Namaste everyone! Welcome again from Bodhi Surfing Yoga. New practice today. We call this practice Fly Butterfly. And for me, Fly Butterfly is a symbolism. We're going to do the practice that require balance, arm opening, leg openings, lifting our legs and everything to symbolize flying, which also symbolizes a sense of freedom. Moksha, as we call it. And when we talk about moksha in the yoga practice, we talk about more creating the internal freedom. Having said that, we use the asana practice to release the body, to purify and clean the body, to make it more supple, stronger, so we can fly higher. So I hope you enjoy this practice. It's going to be a short practice, and again, as I always say, two things. First of all, if you want to stop the video right now and work on your breath before you start the practice, that's a great option. So we're just going to devote no more than a minute using the breath, coming back to the breath. I call it transition moment. Second, we will be doing some tricky poses. So again, respect the limits of where you are. It's good to use, online practices to kind of get to know and explore your body a little bit more, but do it in a safe way. Don't put yourself at risk. So work with your breath. Don't push it. If you feel pain, pinching pain on your joints, and you feel you're sacrificing your breath in order to achieve the posture, then you're not doing the asana practice as it should. So let's have a safe practice and enjoy, everyone. So let's begin. We're going to begin for a moment in Sukhasana. So we're just going to sit down, close the eyes, and start paying attention on the breath. Deep inhaling. Exhaling. Relax the muscles in your face as you breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Focus mostly the attention on the exhale. Try to make it a little bit longer. Slow down the in-breath. Slow down the out-breath. And see if you can commit to stay with the breath for the rest of the practice. Deep, long, rhythmic breath. You're going to use the next exhale to open the eyes. Let's begin the practice. We're going to begin in table pose. So this time I'm going to show this angle. This is not cat and cow. We're going to actually do protraction and retraction of the scapulas. So we're going to come into table pose. The knees are going to be in line with the hips. The wrists are going to be in line with the shoulders, and I'm spreading my finger and grounding my index and thumb into the floor. What I want you to do right now is, as you inhale, you're going to feel you're bringing the sternum up and you're spreading the shoulder blades to the sides. As you exhale, you join the shoulder blades together and you come back with your back flat. We're going to repeat a few more times. Inhale, spread the shoulder blades, sternum up. We're warming up the shoulders. Exhale, come back to center. Continue there, and it's as if you're doing inhale, bringing the shoulders in, exhale, connecting the shoulder blades together. One more time. Inhale, exhale. One last time. Inhale, exhale. Connect those shoulder blades together. Hold that connection. And from here, press the front of the feet down to the floor and inhale. Lift the knees away from the floor and hold it for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 2, warming up that belly, heating up the core. And the last one, keep the strength of the breath and in the mind. And as we exhale, we're gonna drop the knees down to the floor, and we're gonna bring the left foot flat on the floor. Bring the edge of the back foot grounded into the floor and open up the left hip. Start to rotating the torso, and then finally inhale, lift the arm up. And this could be a good variation. If you find yourself with good balance today, take the back leg up and hold it here. And again, we're gonna hold it 3 breaths. 1. Keep drawing the belly in, hollowing your belly, keep the core strong, flex the foot. 2. 1 last breath. Very good. As we exhale, we bring the hand down to the floor, knee down to the floor. We're gonna change to the second side. So we're gonna bring the edge of the right foot flat on the floor, keep the back leg strong. Rotate the shoulders. Variation number 1, arm comes up, we hold it here. Variation number 2, hand on the hip, and we hold it here. And inhaling 1, keep gazing to the front, back leg straight and strong. 2, and the last breath, inhaling. And as we exhale again, hand down to the floor, knee down to the floor, and we're gonna come up into plank. So let's curl the toes under and step into plank. Now, if holding plank is too hard for you, feel welcome to use the knees down to the floor. Otherwise, hold it here, and let's move the shoulder blades. So inhale, again, protraction, lift the sternum. Exhale, retraction, connect the shoulder blades. 2 more. Inhaling, exhaling. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. And from here, let's lift the hips up and come up into down dog. Let's hold it here for a moment. Bringing the tailbone up and back. Stand on the spine, rooting hands and fingertips down into the floor. And now slowly, we're gonna start walking the feet right between the hands. We're coming into Uttanasana. Let's try to ground the fingertips down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Come into the fingertips, shoulder blades back. Exhale, relax the head down. And then from here, raise the arms up, inhaling. Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, Namaste. And we're gonna do a few cycles of Surya namaskar. Okay? Inhale, raise the arms up. Lengthening the front of the body. Exhale, keep the legs, the foundation strong. Come all the way into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Come into the fingertips. Exhale, walk the feet back. Step into plank pose. Option to bring the knees down to the floor or keep the knees up. And then Chaturanga. Bend the elbows, chest, chin down on the floor if you have your knee, or lower, just plain Chaturanga. Drop the belly down to the floor. Inhale, coming up in Bhujangasana. Exhale, drop the belly down. And then come back into down dog. From here, let's walk the feet slowly back between the hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Look up, keep the legs strong. Exhale, back to Uttanasana. Inhale, flow the arms back up. Samastitihi. And we're gonna repeat 2 more times. Do your own variation. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, try to keep the back flat, lower down, the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step with the feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, thighs away from the floor, shoulder blades back. Lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. And from here, walk the feet back again. See if you can just move the feet back with one step. Look up. Exhale. Inhale, the arms come up again. Namaste. One last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. After your next exhale, you're gonna lift the left foot where you have it and inhale. Just swing the right leg up and back. And as you exhale, you bring the right foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Release the back toes. Come on up and inhale. And this time, we're gonna interlock the fingers all the way back. Roll the shoulder blades back. Lift the chest as you drop the hip down. Take a good long deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're gonna come out of the pose. Release. Lift the back knee away from the floor and step back into down. And we're gonna do the second side. Inhale, the left leg comes up and back. Try to keep that leg straight and strong. Exhale, the left foot grounded right between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Come on up. Come up into your low lunge and then roll the shoulder blades back. Interlock the fingers and lift the chest up. Very good. Come back to center, hands down. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee and step back into your down. Now let's repeat once again. After your exhale, inhale, you're gonna lift the right leg up. Keep the leg straight. Exhale, take the right foot right between the hands. This time, bring the back heel down into the floor. Inhale, come up into Virabhadrasana 2. And from here, take the arms up. We're gonna do a little bit of the dynamic movement. Inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Keep reaching up with the arms. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. One last time. Inhale, extend. Lifting up the front of the body. Exhale, extend. From here, take the elbow into the thigh and extend the left arm forward. And keep grounding the back heel down to the floor. See if you can walk the back foot a little bit further apart. Keep reaching with the left fingertips. Now inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, take your hands down. Turn the hips and step back into down. Let's do the second side. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot right between your hands. I'm gonna change the angle so you can see better. Drop the back heel down to the floor. Come on up in Virabhadrasana 2. And now let's rotate externally the shoulders and lift the arms up. And now dynamic move. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, bending. 2 more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, bending. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Bring the elbow on the thigh and extend the opposite arm up. Yes, one more breath. Reaching all the way forward, shoulder blades back. And then inhale, come back up. Back to Virabhadrasana 2. I'm going to turn to the opposite side. Hands down on the floor, down dog. And now we're going to move into the peak posture of the day. So we're going to walk the feet between the hands. We're going to rest the back a little bit. So separate the feet, hip distance apart, grab the elbows. And swing to the sides. Massage your back. Try to press the toes down to the floor. Try for your hips to come forward a little bit. Now come back to center. Ground the fingertips down to the floor. Bend the knees a little bit and vertebra by vertebra coming up. And let's enter in half moon pose. If you have a block, or a chair, or something that you create a little bit of more length, it will come handy right now. So we're gonna start with the right foot in front. Put the block on the side of the foot, step with the left foot back. Let's start by doing Virabhadrasana 2, just as we did before. Take the arms up. As we exhale, the left hand is gonna go on the hip, turn all the way down, and use your right hand on the block. Now you're gonna walk the block, or whatever you're using, a little bit forward, and then inhale, you're gonna take the left leg up. Same as we did on the floor, start lifting the hip, turning the torso, and lift the arm up, and hold it here. Breathing deeply, inhaling, exhaling. One last breath. As we exhale, we're gonna take the hand down, we're gonna bend the knee, and we're gonna step back. And again, always when we do in this posture, try to keep hollowing your belly so you bring the tailbone in. And make sure you keep the front toes open. Now we're gonna come up, and we're gonna switch second side. So put the block right next to the left foot, and let's come into Virabhadrasana 2. Extend the arms. So, bend the front knee, take the left hand down, right hand on the right hip. Move the block to the front, and switch the weight to the front foot. Okay, if you want to micro bend the front knee, not to feel tension on the back of the knee, if you can extend the leg, start turning the torso, shoulder blades back, retraction of the scapula, connect the shoulder blades and take the arm up. And breathe. Last breath. Then look down first to look for some balance. Bend the front knee again. Step with the foot back. Let's travel with the block. Come back up into Virabhadrasana 2. Turn to the front. Put the block aside and step with the feet back. And let's do Vinyasa to find our way down into the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Plank pose, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then bring the knees down to the floor and extend the legs forward. We're gonna start some short sitting sequence with Paschimottanasana. Walk the sit bones back and just bring the hands right next to your legs. Keep walking and keep elongating the spine. Don't worry about touching your feet right now. Just walking, walking, walking the hands, bringing the torso forward. And now if you feel comfortable, you can bring the hands to the edges of your feet. You can grab the big toe, or you can even interlock the hands right behind your feet. And hold it here. Now inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, release. If you have a block, go ahead and sit down on the block or find a pillow, anything that gives you more, a little bit of more height. You're gonna bring the right heel right in line with the right hip and bend that knee. And you're gonna bring the left foot right on the floor. We're gonna do a simple twist. So with the right hand, we're gonna hug the leg and we're gonna make an effort to keep the spine straight as we twist. Perhaps if we have a second block, you can put it on the left hand. Otherwise, just try to reach with your fingertips on the floor. And twist. One more breath. Exhale. Come back to center. And this is the last challenge. You can just release the pose and move to the second side, wait for us, or we can move into a modified Konchasana. You're gonna grab a strap, a towel, or anything you find on your house that would give you lengthening. Put it around the root of the big toe and extend the leg. Keep lengthening the spine, shoulder blades back. Connect the shoulder blades together as you lift the leg up. And bring your head up if you want to. Last breath. Exhale. We're gonna release. We're gonna release that leg and switch. Second side. This is a great idea, like to loosen up a little bit on the knees without forcing the knee too much. Using the block is very important for you to protect the knee. So let's do the second side. Let's start twisting first. Keep breathing, elongating the spine, inhaling and exhaling. Take one last breath here. Exhale, come back to center. Okay, and we're gonna put the strap around the ball of the foot and again lift. Shoulder blades back, bend the elbows and create some resistance. Your hands are pulling your leg towards the chest. Few more long deep breaths. At the end, you can actually lift your head up, chin up. Last long deep breath. Exhale, release. And we're gonna start closing the practice here. So we're gonna release the block down on the side. We're gonna come up with the feet down to the floor. Hold the back of the legs as you slowly go down onto the floor. Once you reach the floor, bring your knees up to the chest. Hug your legs and just rock to the side, massaging your back. And this was a good practice. If you want to close the practice before you come up to the shavasana, maybe you can look for a wall and take your legs up, or even like stay right here. You can release your hands down as you lift the legs up and hold it there for as long as you want to, allowing your legs to rest, the circulation to change for a moment. Otherwise, just follow me. Bend the knee. Slowly drop the legs down. And enjoy shavasana. Namaste.